But so nice to see everyone. So my plan for this evening, even though it is pretty hot in these parts, is that we will, because it is autumn and almost October, that we will do some flowing, warming, a little more movement at the beginning, and then we'll have time to do some deeper floor poses at the end, and a nice long shavasana. So that's our plan. Yeah, so let's just go ahead and sit up tall, and bring the fingertips behind you so that you can just like really spin the shoulders back and rise up through the heart. And you can tuck the chin a bit, and then kind of turn with the chin tucked, turn your head a little bit side to side, pause where you need a little more lengthening. And then kind of reach your chin towards the belly with the shoulders pulling back and with the heart rising up. It's like the chin wants to reach down to the center of the sternum. Yeah, and then you can just take another breath or two, just explore the arch shape. If it feels good to take your head back, you can, just be sure it's supported. And then when you come to sit upright, just notice what it is as you come to that neutral shape, and breathe into even that bit of circulation that has been generated by that movement, by that opening. And you can close the eyes. Shift your inner gaze to your third eye. And just get really, really still, very quiet. Let the mind settle down. Feel, just feel it all. And notice as you consciously, in this ritualistic way, establish your seat. Just as you would, I love it how birds will like do this little, in the dirt, they'll do like a dirt bath, and they create a little fluffy space there. Or, cats and dogs famously like spin around to just kind of fluff up that place so that you can really sit down in it. And you're just really feeling as you sit how you can really settle. And this physical settling, how it instantly triggers a whole rippling effect. And so we know this to be true because there's a gravitational pull. And we know it to be true from experience, that when we sit, we can not work so hard to be upright, moving about in the world. And with our experience of coming to this seat as a symbolic beginning of a yoga practice, there is a softening that can happen. And of course, there's always the other option, which is to keep going with the busyness of the day and the mental activity that it's, as like Ram Dass would say, those neuroses, they just keep showing up, as much as we can work towards, being enlightened in our whole lives, like striving towards balance and peace, ease and harmony in all our relationships. It's like the brain and its activity and responding to the environment, the world around us is kind of like that prodding little, they say the divine is the one who pushes your buttons the most is really your soulmate, because they teach you the most about yourself. And so that's the way kind of the thoughts do that, it's like, yes, I recognize you, I see you, and I'm going to choose to take a nice deep breath and drink in this breath, like really allowing yourself to be full in the practice of gratitude. Ah, a breath. Ah, lungs that expand. Ah, that we can really feel the healthiness of our lungs. We notice when the air gets mucky like this, and we've had many times to experience this lately, we can also see that as a gift, that it puts in perspective what is normally available and what we can often take for granted. So let's bring the hands together at the heart. And even though we can't possibly voice it all, feel just as the breath comes in and you expand, like this physical expansion, energetically, spiritually expanding in all ways that you touch upon all the things that you're grateful for in your life. We offer this awareness and all our efforts to something grander than ourselves. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings everywhere be happy and free. And may this practice of yoga contribute to the happiness, peace, and freedom for all beings. And we'll go inhale, prayer all the way up to the sky. Lengthen, lift. Allow the inhale to give you time to really lengthen up. Keep the belly drawing in and the rib cage lifted as you bow forward. And just a nice, deep bow. Empty the exhale. And when it's time to inhale, come on up. Let's go ahead and place the feet on the earth. And we'll just come to Malasana. So great pose at any time, right? It gives us length in the parts that tend to get shorter. And yeah, you can just lean in a little bit, either hands at the heart or on the earth, whatever feels good. Just like playing into the possibility, the space of the Achilles heel and up the ankles, up the calves, the whole backside. Yeah, and then we'll go ahead and reach forward and sit back. Let's go ahead and do a nice round shape, interlacing the hands over the knees, pull the chin in, pull the belly in, get nice and round. And then we'll just reach forward and take the knees up and the shins parallel to the earth, Navasana Boat Pose. Yeah, charge it up. Feel that big lift right at the center of the heart. We'll bring the hands together. Inhale, lift. And we'll go exhale, twist, twist, twist all the way, looking back. Inhale, that hand forward, and then to the other side. Exhale. If it feels tender on your back, you can tap down the opposite toe. Inhale to center. Exhale, do that one. Yeah, and we'll just do 5 on each side. So as you take it around, see how much more you can open, how much further you can reach back. It's like the back of the hand really crushes back behind you and reaches at the same time. Yeah, last 2 rounds. Lifting in the middle. Lift real big. And after your last one, you can place the hands down behind you, fingertips forward, and we'll just pop the hips up, spread the heart. Get long on the front side, like really long, really spread through the palms and spread through the feet. So you feel all these parts, almost like, like frog feet spreading and growing long in the arms. And then we'll come on down with the hips. And let's go ahead and interlace the hands and rock back and forward, back and forward. Good. The next one will shift forward and come all the way onto the hands and knees, table pose.
Spreading the palms square, the wrists to the front, hugging the belly, hugging the ribs. Grow the collarbones wide. And as you inhale, coming into cow pose, you just like really be aware of what it is to feel in the spine, this action. And then see about getting a little more space behind the collarbones, behind the shoulder blades. When it's time to exhale, round, pulling the belly in, go really round and long. And on your next inhale and cow, let's tuck the toes. And feel the rib cage really lift out of the belly, reaching the heart forward and up gaze their guide. Exhale, top of the feet on the earth, rounding. Really tuck the chin in, grow the arms long. Tucking the toes, inhaling, cow. And exhale, round. So all this beautiful support for the spine. Now I know a couple of you have experience. So come back to table pose, inhale. Let's just take the right hip towards the right shoulder, look all the way around towards your tail, side bending. Come back to center, inhale, and exhale. So you've dealt with some low back issues. And this sequence we've done a few times, but it's so worthy, so supportive to stabilize, especially like any bulging discs or strains that happen through that area. So we'll place the right hand on the right ribs, spin it open. Be very aware of your left shoulder, left collarbone through the whole thing. And then we'll take the arm up to the sky, right out of that shape. Feel it. So good toning for the whole back side as well. And then be gentle with your neck. Bend the elbow and place a hand to the back side so you can, check in your range there. Big inhale. Really pull in the belly. Exhale, right elbow to the left forearm. And come on up. So we do it slowly because that's how long it takes to take the inhale. And the exhale comes through. But also so that we can keep the form. So when you go up, keep pulling the rib cage in so you're not arching the back. And when you go down, make sure that the left arm stays long. Yeah, this is about 3. Let's go for 10. It's so important. It's so helpful. Yeah, so with the movement, you're constantly seeing how can you support the structure. So abdomen is pulling in, left palm is spreading, hips stay very stable. Just about 2 more. The last 2, as you go up, you can see maybe you have a little more range to really look up, extend it longer, and then all the way down and through. And then after you've done your last one, take it up, extend the right arm way up to the sky, reach it back behind you, and then back onto the earth for table pose. Square it up in the middle, inhale. Exhale, left hand to the left ribs. Really spin it open, so you're like really just tuning into the subtleties. Left arm goes up to the sky, feel what this is. And then you can bend the elbow, place the left hand, the back of the head, big inhale, and exhale, take it down and through, and on up, and through. I love this sequence because it doesn't look like much, but I've been doing it every day for a while, and it's made a world of difference with my low back and sciatica. Huge, huge difference. And I learned so much from it each time. Like there's just like I'm constantly right at the edge of things. So being aware of all of it, not rushing. Got about 5 more. Now that you're nice and warmed up and in the groove, go ahead and like extend the inhale as you look up. See how much more range you can have as you take the elbow up, right arm goes longer. And just last two. And the next time the elbow goes up, you can take the arm up, reach it back behind you, and place the hands on the earth. Let's tuck the toes and shift it back. Get long. Downward facing dog. Spread the toes. Get really long. Do calves and the backside. And just, check it out. First down dog. Play around. Shift around. Maybe shake the head no. Play around with the shoulders. See how you can get a little more space. Feel how long you can continue to grow through the spine, through the arms. Good. Let your hands go forward a bit. Keep your hips where they are, but really like you're just being pulled, like the hands are being pulled without shifting the hips. You might notice you get a lot longer. And then at a certain point, shift over to plank pose. And adjust your shoulders over the hips. We'll take the tail up a little bit, support it long, and just about 5 breaths in the traditional plank here, keeping the arms nice and long. Yeah, and you can stay in plank or take the left knee down as you take the right leg up. Give a roll to your right ankle, 3-legged plank, or the supporter with the knee down. Breathe strong, just 5. 3, lift it up, 2, and 1. Let's take that one down and lift up the other one. Give a roll to the ankle. Keep the shoulders squared over the wrists. Lift it big. We'll just take 3 and 2 and 1. Let's place the feet down. Place the knees down. Shift the hips forward and the heart up really big. Big arch. Lift the back low ribs out of the hips. And shift it back with your exhale, child's pose. Take 3 breaths. Turn the palms up. Big inhale. Settling, exhale. Great, and we'll shift forward to the hands and knees again. And let's go ahead and take the right leg straight back with the knee down this time. And then bend your right leg. Keep the arms nice and long. Yeah, and then just like do a little press up to the sky. Check it in. See if you can do it without feeling any pinching. So if you do feel any pinching, see about how you can negotiate. Pull the ribs in, pull the belly in. Maybe you don't press so high. Yeah, and just check it in for a moment. And then we'll take the right knee straight out to the right without shifting the shoulders. It's the fire hydrant pose. That's my own name. And take the left arm straight out to the left. Yeah, kick your right leg way out to the right. Yeah, press your right thigh forward. Breathe strong. Grow the right arm long. Big breath. Good. Place the left hand down. Take the right leg all the way over to the other side. Lift over your left shoulder. Good. Hug your right knee right in behind the left. Hug it past the flesh. Take the shins together. You know this one. And good reminder for times when we have extra muck going on in the body or in the air, toxins or the sort. Some might have the hands down. Maybe you can have the hands on the hips if that feels good. sitting up tall. And it's, when you get that sensation like you're getting a really deep tissue massage in the calves, and you're like, ah, that's it. That's what we're after. Good. And then let's go ahead and tuck the toes, shift it back and up, downward facing dog. You can just a little alternating bending and straightening the legs. Yes, we've got to do these therapeutics, so important to support our amazing bodies that we put so much through, especially all the sitting we do in our modern life. And let's roll up over the toes and stay on the ball of the feet, kind of like the toe torture pose we've been. Look back at your shins and see the shins parallel to the earth for a moment. Tilt the tail up so it's kind of between table pose and down dog. The knee shins are hovering over the earth just for a moment. And then try to inch the knees forward a bit to find your way to table pose. Yeah, and we'll extend the left leg straight back. Feel the perfect stability in the arms. Let's go ahead and bend the left knee. You can kind of kick the left heel up to the sky, but just be aware. Be aware, like, what's happening. Not doing anything that, or if you do something that triggers a, I know this uncomfortable feeling, especially when it's the back, we really want to listen to that. And we'll take it out to the left, try to keep everything else on table. We'll take the right arm out to the right. Let's give a little roll to the right wrist. And then we'll kick the left leg straight out to the left. Lift them both up. Press your left thigh forward. Breathe strong. Keep the left arm long. And then we'll place the right hand down. Inhale. And exhale, take the left leg all the way to the right. Look around. And we'll hug the right knee in, or the left knee right behind the right. And exhale big. Really exhale as you come into it. And then when you hit the spot where you're like, oh yeah, that's, give yourself time to take a deep breath. As if the breath itself could expand a little more space right where you feel it. Yeah, nice balancing. Great. Great, just another deep breath wherever you are. Yeah, and then let's rinse it out, take it back up, downward facing dog. Come all the way up onto the ball of the feet. We'll walk on the toes, tippy toe, tippy toe, tippy toe, all the way to the hands. And finding the feet firmly on the earth, spreading through all the spaces in the feet. You can have the fingertips on the earth or hands to the ankles or shins. And just lengthen long, feeling the spine, the belly, the front of the spine lengthen out of the hips. And you can exhale, hinging at the hips in a nice fold. But we haven't done this in so long. Take your left hand out to the left, bend your left knee. Pull your right hip back, reach your right arm way over to the left. Feel how long you can get. Yeah, spin your right ribs open to the sky. Let your head relax, your neck relax. Yeah. Great, and then we'll bring it back to center. Find your neutral place and bending your right knee. Reach your right hand out to the right. Reach the left arm way over to the right. Pulling back your left hip. Kind of spinning your left ribs open to the sky, really long. All the intercostals that just want to move gives us so much more mobility. And we'll come back to center. Lengthening out, big heart. Inhale, exhale, hinging at the hips, folding as feels right for you. Then let's bend the knees, pull on the belly, let the arms hang as you round, all the way up, feeling yourself emerge tall, light across the shoulders, bright across the heart. And then we'll just float it on up, like let the arms float up, just like helium lifts them up as you lift the heels off the earth. And then let the palms face each other or touch, lift a little higher. And really pull in the low belly, pull in the ribs. Tilt the tail out just a little bit and reach the rib cage just a little bit higher. Lift the heels a little bit higher. Feel how supported it is. And with your exhale, right down through the center, Samasthiti, hands to the heart. And then we'll inhale the arms down and all the way out and up. Exhale, hinting at the hips all the way forward. Bringing the hands to the earth. Inhale, lengthen the heart forward. Exhale, find your way back to plank, either stepping or hopping. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, hug the elbows and knees down or straight down to Chaturanga Dandasana. Tilt the tail up a tiny bit. Inhale, big heart, so you press down into the earth with the hands. Rise up through the heart. Feel the pull, Uddiyana Bandha, lifting the hips up and back. Big breath here. Big exhale. The end of your exhale, lightly, feet to the hands. Lifting on out. Inhale. Folding Uttanasana. Pressing through the feet. Inhale, the arms come up to the top. Exhale, Samasthiti, hands to the heart. And again, like that. Inhale. Big lift. Like, see how much you can still keep the belly lifted as you fold, placing the hands on the earth. Prepping for plank. Inhale. Exhale. If you step back, take the other foot back or hop it. Chaturanga or plank. Exhale. Inhale, big heart lifting, cobra. Up and back, downward facing dog. Big inhale. Exhale, nice and long. Long, long, long. Empty the exhale and then float feet to the hands. Lead with the light of your heart. Inhale. Exhale, extend through the heels, relax the neck. Keep pressing through the feet. After the emptiness, float it on up. Inhale. Exhale, Samasthiti, hands to the heart. Let's come to chair pose. Inhale. Big lift. Exhale, fold. Uttanasana. Prepping, inhale. Exhale, find your way back to plank. And Chaturanga if you like. Inhale, press into the earth, rise the heart, bird box. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. Let's bring the right foot forward, left heel down, and come on up. Virabhadrasana 1. Yeah, so traditional, the shoulders are right over the hips, but then let's take it at an angle. It's kind of like a side angle pose, so that you have a nice right angle on your right knee, and you have the side angle from the heel to the arms. And then we'll inhale, reach, and exhale, take the hands wide. We've done this in various other shapes, like so. And then inhale, arms alongside the ears. Exhale, pull the elbows back, thumbs rise up towards the sky. Inhale. We'll just do 5. Exhale, so you really feel the backside. Inhale. Those are those of us who can't get to a pool. Exhale. And then one more. Inhale. And exhale, pull it back. Now keep the elbows drawing in. Reach the hands back. Act like you're going to catch a block. And you're holding one of those yoga blocks. And then rise it up. So you're pulling in and rising up. Feel the triceps working for you. And hold it there as you come to warrior 3. Reach through the heart. And then we'll just let that block drop and arms alongside the ears. Big inhale. Exhale, let's take it back to warrior 1 and interlace the hands behind the back. Rise the heart on your next inhale. And exhale, we'll take it all the way over. So your head might come way down, your rib cage might come inside your right thigh, but keep hugging your right hip back to the center so that the hips kind of stay aligned. Let the arms go over as far as they will. And let's go from there, turn the feet parallel and find your way into the pressed reset version, straddle pose. Good big breath. You can squeeze the base of the hand together, get a little more range. Exhale, grow the leg longer. And then gently letting the hands come towards the hips and down to the earth. And let's walk the hands over to the right foot. You can roll onto the outer right ankle. Get just a moment to pull your right hip back, get it a little longer through your right leg. And then we'll turn the right foot straight forward. Bend your right knee. And just place your right shoulder inside the right knee. And right hand right next to it. So it's like the arms are in plank, but you've got this tension between the right shoulder plus pressing against the right knee. And the chest is facing forward. So it's like you're in plank, but you've got the right foot right next to the right hand. Yeah, and then we'll go ahead and drop the right shoulder under. Reach around, get a bind. And then you can keep leaning into the right thigh, spin it open, spin the heart open to the sky, gaze up. Great, let's look to the earth. Gently bring the left foot on up. We haven't done this in ages. Let's float on up, balancing, pulling up the, it's really, we're not pulling, we're just rising. Let the leg follow, coming up, standing balance. Left leg really long and straight, heart open. You can kick the right leg out to the right, make it nice and bright and long. And then as you like, you can take hold of the right foot or the leg and just open it up really big. Yeah, catch your balance, like let's go for it. One more. Ah, there we go, beautiful. Great, and then we'll take it all the way behind in a big bow. Now you're on your left foot, good. Let's come on up, tree pose. Right foot right into the left. And grow tall. Spread the toes right here. Lengthen up, feel the big lift we did at the beginning. And imagine, just how you felt when we were on both feet. See if you can rise up onto the ball of the foot here in the tree pose. Yeah, play with it. So it was wonderful, nice. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, it's just like, wow, you can feel how much more the feet how much stronger they can be, actually. Great, and then when you're ready, let's place the feet together, arms alongside. Let's actually place the hands on the hips for a moment and just extend the left foot forward. Give a little roll to the ankle, give a little shake to the left leg. Nice, and a shake to the right leg. And hands to the heart. Utkatasana, inhale. Hold, exhale. After all that leg work, let's just pop it into a crow pose. Lift the heels and hug the knees into the backs of the arms, grow the legs long, pull the belly up and in. Really grow the arms like as if they're growing straight. Lift the heels as much as you can. One more deep breath. Exhale, find your way back to plank and chaturanga if you like. Big lift, inhale. Up and back. We'll bring the left foot forward, right heel down. And coming on up, warrior one, gaze up. Good, and then reach through your right heel as you find a nice angle. So for some people, just depending on your alignment, hips, what's going on with your back, sometimes actually being at an angle can allow you to get the benefit of the strengthening of the legs without any pressure or pinching on the low back. So we'll big inhale, and then we'll exhale, pull the elbows back. Inhale, palms face one another. Exhale,
pull the elbows towards each other. Keep the belly engaged. Inhale. And exhale. The last one, inhale. And exhale, pull the elbows together. Reach the arms long and straight. And hold that imaginary block. Press the hands into it. The fingers straight, pressing into it. Lift the block a bit. Feel it lift even higher. And then shift to balance, warrior 3. And lift everything up. Good, and when you're ready, arms alongside the ears. Really reach. And we'll go back, warrior 1. Exhale, interlace the hands, other finger on top. And then we'll rise the heart. Big inhale. And all the way over. Exhale. Just breathing into the left hip. And then we'll shift it to the side, parallel the feet. Feel the legs grow longer. Yep, the hands are still interlaced. You can just really feel the arms go over as far as they will. And then when you're ready, gently, letting your hands meet the earth. Placing the hands right in line with the feet. Lengthen the heart away from the hips, inhale. And exhale, bend the elbows to a right angle. The crown of the head just kind of drops towards the earth. And shake the head no. Then we'll walk the hands to the left foot. Roll onto the outer left ankle. Pull your left hip back. Feeling that wonderful length. Much like a triangle pose, we just get that added extension in the side of the ankle. And then we'll turn the left foot right square forward. Left knee right over the left heel. Square the hips up, just like a perfect high lunge. The right heel is high. And placing the left shoulder right inside the left knee. So just each one presses into each other. Yeah, just breathe with it. Yeah, so just like even this, the left knee pulls in right, and the left shoulder presses against it, getting a little more action in the hip. And then you can turn your right heel down and drop your left shoulder under. Go ahead and take the bind. Once you get it, lean back. Lean all the way back into your left thigh. Extend the heart open to the sky. And then when you are ready, we will bring the right foot all the way forward. Let the right toe soften and spread. Keep your awareness on the seat of your right foot. Asana means seat. So really feeling that seat we did in the hips right at the beginning. You're going to extend your left leg out long. If you like, go ahead and grab your big toe and take it out for a big open, a big bright star. And then we'll take it behind for a big bow. And on up to tree pose. Let's catch it. Float the arms alongside the ears. Yeah, so feel the lengthening right from the very center of the belly, lengthening. Great, and then steady yourself. And see about lifting your right heel. Yeah, really great daily practice to get more strength in the feet, to support the legs and the knees and the spine. Nice. Great. And then when you're ready, come on down. Let's give a little shake to the right hand, the whole arm. Give a little shake to the left arm. Give a little shake to the right foot and the left foot and shake it out. Great.
And then coming to Tadasana, standing tall. And just go ahead and let's go ahead and just grab the left ankle. Hug the knees together. Inhale the right arm up. You can grab the outer ankle or the inner ankle and take it open. Really open up the left shoulder. And feel the big lengthening. It's like your left foot kicks back to really open some more beautiful space in your left shoulder. And then bend your right knee. Keep a hold of the foot as you bring the left fingertips down. Take it for a bound half moon. And if that feels great for you, you can stay there longer. Or go ahead and come into half moon. We should call it full moon because it's a really beautiful full moon out there. Super deep orange. Feel the heavenly pull of the left arm up, gaze up. And then we'll take the left hand down, square up the hips, big inhale, charge it up. Our last big standing pose on this side. Lift your left hip, spin it up, and get the quality of the twisting sequence we did from table pose. Really open it up. And you take the top foot down. Inhale, lengthen the heart, or hand down, sorry. And it's standing splits. Good, you can bring your top foot down now, right next to the right foot. Give a little wiggle waggle to the hips. And come to chair pose. Really feel it. So just about 5 breaths to really feel the asana, the seat, your place on this earth. And how all the legs, giving thanks, these big bones, these strong muscles to support us, lifting the rib cage, lifting the heart, lengthen long, maybe sit a little deeper. And on your next inhale, a big arch, opening up the heart. Exhale, Samastiti. And letting the arms come alongside, steadying yourself. We'll shift it onto the left foot. And coming into Nadarajasana. Floating the left arm up. And taking the knee straight back. Kicking the foot way back. Such a beautiful pose. It's just like, it's got the balancing, it's got the strengthening of the legs, the lengthening of the legs and the spine. It's the back bend and the big heart opener. And when you're ready, you can bring your left fingertips to the earth. Bend your left knee as much as necessary. And then really spin it open. Notice if you're overarching, see if you can pull the ribs in a little bit. Yeah, and then let the shoulder open up more. And when you're ready, you can take the right heel back, half moon, gaze up to the sky. And with your exhale, coming down with the top hand, inhale, square up the hips and the heart. And on your next exhale, left arm all the way open. Feel how stable the hips are so your right hip doesn't drop. Really spin it open, lengthen up. And when you're ready, top hand down. Lengthen out the heart, inhale, and folding, standing splits. Let's just go ahead and take the right foot back. I'll just take it into low lunge. You can take any variations here you like, keeping the back toes tucked or the back foot on the earth. Lift the back knee a little bit if you like. And then let's go ahead and just walk the left foot on over to the right for Pigeon Pose.
Any variations here you like. You can take it around for a bind if you like. Arms alongside the ears. And then when you're ready, you can just settle the rib cage on top of the left thigh. Really let the shoulders drop away from the ears. Breathe in deep. Right back to our meditation. Feeling how the body just naturally, its inclination is to let go. This is our nature, is to fully relax. And we know this in so many ways. That when we are relaxed, our creativity blossoms. Our perspective expands. We feel the limitless possibilities that life has to offer. And so by relaxing, it is a great service, not only to yourself, to each other, and to the peace and harmony that we all aspire to in our world. When you are ready to come up, use your hands to press into the earth, elbows and let the head hang. Gracefully, fluidly emerging on up. And just rinse out the left leg. You can take it back to down dog. If you like to come through another vinyasa or add anything, push-ups or up dog, your choice. And we'll find our way forward with the right foot. And coming into lunge on the right side. So it can be insightful to just play around in this shape by generally we're like reach the heart forward, but if you pull the belly in and tuck the chin, sometimes you get a little inkling of the connection neck to low back. It's a great way to lengthen out that nerve line. And then whenever you're ready, walk the right foot over to the left, settling the hips. Yeah, just feel into it. Like, you know, it's perfect. It's pigeon with our reference of the birds kind of making a little fluffy little spot in the dirt, settling down. And yeah, you can just fold over, any other variations you like. Just notice how much space you can allow yourself in your physical body, space in your heart, space in your mind. Space for the bright light of your spirit to grow, extend your rays. Deep, deep breath. And when you're ready, placing the hands on the earth, really try to keep the neck totally free and relaxed as you slowly come on in. Yeah, let's go ahead and bring that back foot around to the front. Extend the legs out nice and long. Give a little shift to the legs, inch the heels forward. Press the heels into the earth. And like keep pressing the legs into the earth as you roll on back. I feel all of it, every bit of it, as you come to meet the earth on the back side. Let the palms roll open. Just feel what it is. Make little adjustments. And then let's go ahead and place the left foot on the earth. Reach the arms out nice and wide from the shoulders. Palms can be up or down. And then we'll just tuck the right hip up and under and come into a twist, a nice deep twist, or any of your favorite twists. And then letting the head roll to the left. Close the eyes. Every inhale, notice where else you can really let go, really relax, soften, settle. Feeling the back of the heart settle, melt towards the earth. And another really big breath. Notice if there's anywhere else you can let go. Neck, behind the ears, the jaw. And then finding your way back to center. Extending the left leg on the earth, using your right foot or the other side, whichever other side it is. Scoop that hip up and under, or coming to whichever twist. Letting your head roll opposite way, the top leg. Let go. Allowing this physical practice of Hatha Yoga be our great tenderizing of the heart, of the mind, that the physical settling of the body, this conscious letting go, allowing us to be more accepting. We let go of our attachments, even if just for a few moments. And when you're ready, you just come back to center. Maybe the knees stay bent, maybe the legs go out straight. The arms can come in a little closer. Just take about a minute to really line it up. Feel yourself in the beautiful corpse pose with the palms open to the sky. This great gesture of just being open, accepting to what the universe, all the beauty that the universe has to offer.
letting go. Letting go. Imagining right in the center of your heart, big bright ball of light. And as you inhale, it expands. You feel it just as the rib cage and the lungs expand in all directions, as if every cell of your body expanding right from the center, a ball of light expanding all throughout your body. And even beyond to the space around you. And feeling the light of your heart extend even to the far, far distant corners of the earth. And when you're ready, rolling onto your right side. Taking a full moment to settle. And when you're ready to come up, again, use your arms to help yourself up. Let the head just drop towards the earth. And as you rise up, breathing in, like tuning in with the quality, the essence of gratitude. Anjali Mudra, hands together at the heart. And so we'll sing for peace, for ourselves, for each other, and for all beings. And then when we sing our final Om, allow through the arc of that one sound to resonate your whole self within gratitude. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste. Thank you for your presence. So glad you made it tonight. Yes.